This is the Star News Brief. I'm Tina Mombonu.
Civil servant salaries are consuming billions of shillings annually, leaving almost nothing for development. In a new report, the Salaries and Remuneration Commission has exposed how the wage bill has been rising exponentially over 7 years and is projected to hit 1 trillion shillings. The revelations are likely to put President William Ruto in a tight spot, with KRA projected to collect only 2.4 trillion shillings next year.
Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.
A humanitarian medical NGO working in Dadaab refugee camps has called for urgent aid amid worsening conditions in the camps. Medicine Sans Frontiers, or Doctors Without Borders, has raised concern over an increase in children in Dagahale suffering from severe malnutrition. Children in Dagahale, one of 3 refugee camps in the Dadaab refugee complex, have been hit by the worsening humanitarian conditions in the overcrowded camps. According to data by MSF, 12,007 patients were treated in 2022. Families of 7 death row inmates bludgeoned to death by warders at Kingongo prison in Nyeri have not stopped the search for an answer to their killing 23 years on. 9 warders were later identified despite massive cover-up of the acts and finally convicted, but the families still believe justice has not been served. 5 of the 9 were later released from death row in 2020 after a protracted appeal. Through the Human Rights Lobby Independent Media Legal Unit, the families have been on a long wait for a 2-decade civil suit to end so they get compensated. 7 people lost their lives on Thursday morning in an accident involving 3 vehicles. The victims included a 2-year-old girl and a teenage girl. The 7, who included 1 woman and 2 minors, died near Gilgil town after 2 matatus crashed into a stalled trailer along the busy highway. 10 people were fighting for their lives in different hospitals after the 5 a.m. accident that was blamed on speeding and poor visibility. And Ruth Kulundu is set to resume duty as Deputy CEO of the Electoral Commission after a Labour court temporarily suspended her interdiction. Kulundu was interdicted last year following accusations of impersonation and arranging an illegal commission plenary meeting. She was also accused of insubordination and participating in illegal activities contrary to her employment terms of service. She was the first victim of the fallout within the Commission over the management of the 2022 general election.
Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.